so don't forget it.
Alright, first video in, I really don't know how long. First YouTube video. Might honestly be first video in what, a year? Does that sound right? It was before the end of my last semester. Or like February, almost a year. Around a year. Some updates, big changes. Me talking about my, mental discipline and how I have been continuing to show up and put effort into the gym, even though I have like zero motivation right now. Third is going to be basically powerlifting update, and then maybe talk about other stuff. But first things first is a mental update. I recently had some pretty miserable family developments that occurred that have been taking a pretty solid toll on me. Just kind of making me feel down or depressed, lacking motivation, not really enjoying the stuff that I normally do. So yeah, that's the mental right now. I'd say it's maybe the worst it's ever been. The mental with the gym and school and everything. I just have like zero motivation to do anything right now. That gets to the second point of discipline and how do you keep showing up for yourself when you really don't want to. I don't really have like a simple answer to that other than just realizing that things do get better if you allow them to. So if you're in a hard spot and you decide to just do nothing, like if I just dropped out of school and I stopped going to the gym and I didn't work a job, I don't work a job, I'm unemployed, don't get me wrong, but if I did none of those three things right now, feeling the way that I feel, I would probably stay like this for, a really long time. Years, months, decades, I don't know. Like, things can mess you up as much as you let them. So just forcing yourself to go do stuff every day, go to class, don't skip that class, show up, hit your lift, even if you're not feeling like it, like if you're not super amped for whatever day you have at the gym, just show up and force yourself to make it happen. You will feel better after at least a little bit. Yeah, things can't really stay bad forever unless you let them. You have more power over yourself than you think you do, and your headspace, which I know is like super cliche. On to the third talking point. I did think of the fourth one, but we'll get there. Third talking point is the powerlifting update. Amidst all of this stuff going on with my family and the proverbial stuff hitting the fan, I have decided to step away from the sport, which I know is like, it's silly that I'm making a video about it because like I'm not some world-class athlete, but it's important to me. I'm stepping away just because I needed to enjoy the gym to its fullest, and for me that means showing up and hitting what I want to hit and being able to cut and bulk and do all of those things that aren't really tied with powerlifting. With powerlifting I'm stuck at the one body weight for a while. I get strong and that's fun, but I've been strength training for 3.5 years now. It's getting kind of stale, kind of repetitive, so I wanted to change it up. I'm currently cutting. That's the fourth talking point. I'll get into the specifics of that. I'll throw up a graph and some physique check-ins and stuff like that. But yeah, powerlifting's out, at least for now. We might come back. I'm not making a decision on that just yet, whether I want to be done or not. But for now, powerlifting is done. I apologize also if the audio on this isn't great. I'm using the microphone off of my camera on my phone because I left my microphones at home. I did get little Bluetooth microphones, but I don't have them here in my house. I'm currently at school. So yeah, that's the first three. The cutting right now, I'll throw up. I've been tracking on Google Sheets my body weight every morning, and then cardio that I'm doing in calories a day. I've had 2 days so far where I skipped, but I've been pretty consistent outside of that. Initially, I was trying to do 1,000 calories of cardio a day, which is around an hour and 10 minutes. But that was just way too much. Like, I was feeling really tired because I was trying to eat 2,500 calories a day, and that net intake just had me feeling terrible. So I'm doing 500 a day from here on out. Currently floating around 174, 175 on average, I think. I'm trying to get down to 165, maybe a little lower than 165. It's really just about, it's a stupid goal, but I want to see if I'm capable of having a six-pack. So we're trying to cut until the abs come out, if they come out. I don't really know. I haven't, like most people, I haven't trained them very much, so we'll see what happens. But I'll throw a picture, 2 pictures, 3 pictures of where we're at right now on the physique. I haven't really been able to record my lifts in the gym because I'm at my school's rec center, which is slammed all the time, and I don't really have a tripod because my mom accidentally threw away a piece of my phone tripod, which is okay. I love my mom, but I can't record in the gym. So that's that. And I also have pretty much stopped doing squat, bench, and deadlift. I'm doing similar movements, but I'm not doing those 3. Leg days have been pretty fake because I did injure myself at my last powerlifting meet before I decided to quit. I strained my adductor pretty hard, so most pressing movements with my legs still feel off, tweaked. I wouldn't say painful, but very interesting and tight. But yeah, that's about where I'm at. I guess the biggest takeaways from this video are, things can only be bad for so long. Use the power you have over things to make them better. Don't let yourself just wallow, sit, think, overthink, whatever. Get outside, do things, talk to people, put effort into things even when you don't want to, especially when you don't want to. It's easy to put effort into stuff when you're really interested or when you're really motivated to do it. But that's kind of what separates people, is the people who will put in the effort when they want to, and then the people who will put it in when they want and when they don't want to. But yeah, I don't know how long this video is going to be, but that's all I got. I'm going to try to get back on a once every couple of weeks upload schedule. Probably. Maybe. You guys know I'm lying, but I'm going to try. Once every couple weeks. 2 or 3 weeks. Do an update. And then around end of February, I'm going to do a video of the start to finish, or start to 6-week mark on the cut, just to see what we're looking like, how things have changed, how the physique has changed, body weight, like quality of life, all that good business. That'll be a more in-depth examination of the cut. So yeah, I will see you guys when I see you. See ya.